HCTV Sports is supported by the Spool House. From prom to weddings, let us suit your formal wear needs.
Making the play. He gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's over. Save. Oh my God! Did you see that? Great diving play. Is it a touchdown? Hastings Raiders win the ball game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hastings High School, Field 2. Raiders softball hosting Two Rivers Warriors. The Warriors are 10-3, Raiders are 7-7. And we've got an interesting setup here for today. Go through your lineup quick. For the visiting Two Rivers Warriors, Bryn Christofferson is shortstop. Danny Shields, third base. Number 10, Kaylee Rawl at first. 7, Amelie Williams in left field. 13, Erica Ekman, center field. 5, Mazzy Stevens pitching. 2, Chloe Rawl is catching. 11, Nola Fisher in right field. And 3, Amelia Banney at second base. They do not have a DT flex this game. Just got to make a quick change for Hastings. First pitch from Autumn Aaron is a strike. Aaron fires. Ball low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And pitch. Swung on, fouled on the left field line. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Defensively, we'll wait until we get the graphic up. I'm debating if I want to fire up the scoreboard because we don't have anybody operating that. I could do it on my phone, but that's a lot. A little chilly here at Hastings High School. Swung on, grounded second. Sammy Allen makes the grab, cleanly tosses over to Ella Carlson at first for the first out. Well executed, just, going with the basics. And that's going to be a key piece to today's game with Two Rivers being 10-3 and Hastings being 7-7. Obviously, Two Rivers, is going to be the favorite for this one. But, if Hastings can keep it clean, they have a great chance of taking down Two Rivers. The first meeting between these two was actually Two Rivers' first game on the season, Hastings' second. Not a problem. And Two Rivers won that one. It's 13-7. No details on who was doing what, but there. That one is going to be popped up to shallow left, and Leighton Robinson is over to make the play. Defensively for Hastings, we have Autumn Aaron on the mound, Ella Hulsholt catching, Ella Carlson at first, Sammy Allen at second, Leighton Robinson at short, Delaney Solberg at third. Left to right in the outfield, Addie Strand, Jordan Leos, and Lila Gessner are your outfielders. Aaron sets, fires, strike right down the pipe. There's 2 outs. 1 strike to Kaylee Rawl. What do I have for bat? I got 92%. I can run the scoreboard too. That one is wide out of play down the right field line. Let's see if it'll work with me sitting here, though. That's the question. Big swing and a miss. We must have been wrong. That first pitch must have been a ball. Line drive right to Allen. Didn't have to move. So for Two Rivers, top of the first recap, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. And that is going to bring up in the hole for Hastings, Lily Watts on deck, Lenny Solberg, your next batter. Leading off for Hastings will be 14, Leighton Robinson. All right, we'll go through the lineup here quick. Leading off for the Raiders is going to be number 14, Leighton Robinson. At batting second, third base, number 9, Delaney Solberg. I believe Lily Watts is batting third as the DP, number 24. 25, Al Helschel catching. 2, Ella Carlson at first base. 5, Lila Gessner in right field. Batting 7th is 16, Autumn Aaron. Batting 8th, number 3, Jordan Leos. And batting 9th, number 10, Sammy Allen. And then the flex is Addie. I can't get to the... It doesn't show up on my screen for some reason, but hey, we'll get to that here. Oh, defense. Let's go through the defense. Pitching, Mazzy Stevens, number 5. Catching, number 2, Chloe Rall. First base, Kaylee Rall, number 10. Second base, number 3, Amelia Banny. Shortstop, Bryn Christofferson, number 4. Third base, Danny Shields, number 1. Left to right in the outfield, number 7, Amelie Williams. Center field is 13, Erica Ekman. And in right field, number 11, Nola Fisher. So leading off is number 14, Leighton Robinson. And Steven sets, fires, strike, catches the outside corner. Sorry, I'm fixing something here so we can do multiple things. Turn that to never. So now my scoreboard device stays awake. Follows that one down the third base line. So 0-2 now. No runs in the first. It was 3 up, 3 down first inning for Two Rivers. Stevens gets a sign. Likes that one. Sets. Fires. Ball low in the dirt. Good hold from Robinson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And again, after Robinson, we got Solberg and then Watts. Grounds that one foul down the left field line. Autumn Aaron in the first inning threw 10 pitches, 2 balls, 8 strikes. So she was very efficient for 3 batters. Hopefully you can hear some of the chatter behind us here. Grounds that one to third, fielded cleanly, toss over to first in time for the out. I am, yes. Do you want it? Or the team asking who is running the scoreboard. And that brings up number 9, Delaney Solberg, third baseman. Previous data that I have from the last game, Matamidi, Solberg ground out to short and ground out to second prior. 1 ball now. Unfortunately, there's not a ton of data as far as prior games for any of these teams. Their coaches love to seem to think that keeping stats a secret is some type of tactical advantage. I'll never understand that. I will never support it, but hey, that's what they want to do, so that's what we've got. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hastings in the bottom of the first against Two Rivers here in Hastings. HCTV and Town Square. Solberg shows bunt, pulls back, but it's called strike. So welcome to Town Square TV as well. Great to have you guys here. I know we're doing both live and eventually a delayed repost of the whole game on YouTube. That one is skied out to center, but dies, falls in front of Ekman for a single. And that is going to bring up number 24, the DP, Lily Watts. There we go. I need that one. What shows bunt, pulls it back, ball high. Runner goes to second and is safe. She slid around the tag. Well done. You take a look at the pitch and you can see her take off behind there, Delaney Solberg. And the toss, it was not in time and she slid around it. Very, very smart play there. One ball, one strike now. It's all right. If I need to do ball or all three, I can. Stevens, did it go up? Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yep. Nope, not a problem. I got it. Multitasking here, running the scoreboard, running the digital score bug that you guys see in the bottom left corner, and keeping track of stuff on the iPad because that's my security blanket, so I have all the stats for you guys. Ball outside. So I show 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, runner on second. That runner is Solberg. Watts swings and misses. I don't know if the hit and run was on at that time because Solberg was taken off, but she quickly returned to second. Big swing and a miss. That's going to bring up number 25, Ella Hochschild, catcher. Runner is on second still. That's Delaney Solberg. And 2 outs. Ball very high. Does he have the headset with him? Probably won't reach that far, will it? And the girls are getting loud at the third base dugout already. Ground ball to short is bobbled and not in time. That is going to be an E6. Let's see here, making sure I got that. Got to do that goofy. All sorts of strange buttons to push here. You got a fielding error and a courtesy runner for the catcher over at first. And that courtesy runner, that looks like Chloe, isn't it? So runner on first and third. So courtesy runner is, nope, Brooke Myers. That is going to bring up number 2, Ella Carlson. There we go. Fix the base thing. Ah. Hey, there we go. It's like, and the screen protector on this iPad's goofy, so. All right, first pitch to Carlson. Called that a strike. And a stolen base. Stolen base for Brooke Myers. Runners on second and third now. They were trying to do that delayed steal, see if they could get Delaney Solberg home on a stolen base. Ball outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs for Hastings, runners on second and third, with the normally very strong hitter Ella Carlson at the plate. And that is going to be out to right field and caught by Nola Fisher. So Hastings threatens, but unable to make it happen. So we're going to be taking a break here. We'll be back here just a moment live from Hastings High School. HCTV Girls Softball.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Welcome back to Hastings High School Field 2 softball. Raiders threatened in the bottom of the first, had runners at second and third with 2 outs, but unable to push anything across. We remain tied at 0 here heading into the top of the second. Bottom of the first recap, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base for Hastings, and that's going to bring up in the hole Mazzy Stevens on deck, Erica Ekman, and now batting number 7, Amelie Williams, the left fielder. Autumn Aaron on the mound for Hastings. Aaron fires. Ball low. First batter of the top of the second for Two Rivers. I do kind of like that it has Two Rivers on the top of their jerseys for the name. Another ball there, high. However, I think it would be better if it was below the number. I like how a lot of sports for girls are changing their uniforms to have the names at the bottom of the number, because clearly most of these ladies have longer hair, as is the case here for Amelie Williams. Ground ball to second. Snag, stop, toss over to first. In time, but too low, too rushed. And that is going to be a throwing error on Sammy Allen. So an error, and it was a great stop, but rushing the throw makes that an error, unfortunately. Carlson, who's been great over at first base digging stuff out, unable to dig that one out. First pitch there is a ball. Oh, okay. I'm at 1% right now. You might want to just, the score bug is probably going to have to come off because our controlling computer is about to die for that until he gets back with one. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner at first reaches on an error. Sammy Allen made a great job stopping and knocking down the ball, but rushed the throw. She had a little bit of time to get it over there and just unfortunately unable to make the clean throw. All right, we're just gonna I'm just gonna have to give you the radio play-by-play version without the score bug there until we get the laptop set up for that. Ball outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. The lefty Erica Ekman at the plate. Did I miss one, Blue? So 3-2? You had 2-2? Okay. Evidently I missed one somewhere in there. I don't think I did, but I mean, both scorers here sitting here had the same thing. So that one's a walk. And that is going to bring up number 5, Mazzy Stevens. We'll have a conversation quick with the umpire between innings here, just to make sure he knows that the scoreboard is being run right here. So if I'm off, he can tell me. Runners in first and second for Two Rivers. Nobody out. Top of the second here in Hastings. Ball high. No previous information on Stevens hitting here. Autumn Aaron gets the sign she likes. Ignores the runners. Tosses home. Strike. Right above the knees. So 1-1, nobody out. I have not seen a update yet on baseball. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. For Andrew Swadner over with KDWA and the boys call for the radio. He and I will be texting back and forth with scores between the games because Hastings baseball is here home live against, I don't know who are they playing today? North St. Paul. And Aaron sets, fires. Ball bounces off the plate. 2-2 now. To Mazzy Stevens. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Ew. No, that got by her. We got to watch the replay in that, see if it was indeed an error. I believe it was. Did it take a funny hop? We'll see the replay here. Let's check the replay. What happened here? Nope. Yeah. E5, unfortunately. One run did score for Two Rivers on the error. Let's take a look, make sure we got that right. Yep. All right, so we've got the scoreboard set up right. Because it's off, it's not using power. All right, now at the plate, Chloe Rawl on first, Mazzy Stevens second, Erica Ekman for Two Rivers, and Two Rivers has no outs. And Chloe Rawl at the plate. First pitch to Rawl is a strike. On deck is Noah Fisher. On a chilly afternoon at Hastings High School. Game time temp. Grounds that one to short, and that is mishandled as well. 45-degree game time temp. So another error for Hastings, and that one bites him in the backside as well. With everybody advancing and the base is now loaded. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Ekman at third. Stevens at second. Chloe Rawl at first. And at the plate now is number 11, Nola Fisher. And this is exactly what was talked about briefly at the beginning of the game. First pitch is a ball. To Fisher. The conversation at the beginning of the game was the girls have to play a clean game to have a chance to win this. And Unfortunately, 3 errors now, with 2 of them being very costly. Follows that one down the right field line for the first strike to Fisher. Comedy of errors. Ground ball to short. Toss over to home. And it is safe. The throw home was not in time. So fielder's choice. There's nobody out now. Now Two Rivers has two runs here, and the scoreboard's not responding. Disconnects a lot. Sorry for the break in the action there. The scoreboard decided it wanted to disconnect, and now it won't reconnect. First pitch there is a ball. There we go. I think I got it. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at all bases right now. Ball outside. We're just going to turn that off and disconnect. It's not working. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Two Rivers has scored twice. Three balls. And we're good. We got the umpires saying the same thing. And Aaron fires. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. And that is going to allow another run to score. Two Rivers now has a 3-0 lead. Top of the second. Nobody out. And we are going to head back to the top of the order for number 4, Bryn Christofferson, the shortstop. Grounded out to Sammy Allen in the first at-bat in the first inning. Aaron sets, fires. Ground ball to third. Toss home in time for the out. So the out on the fielder's choice. That one was cleanly played by Hastings. And the quick relay home for the 5-2 putout. Ball got to her quick. One of those, oh boy, that came hard. And quick throw home. So for the first out of the inning, ball low. That brings up number 1, Danny Shields. So Fisher is at third. Vanny is at second, and Christofferson is at first, with Danny Shields at the plate. Shields popped out to the left side of the technically infield, even though it was on the grass. Line drive into left field is going to score 1, and the runners are going to hold, with Two Rivers playing small ball right now. I'm not sure. We'll see how many of these are technically labeled as earned runs. But now, Two Rivers has a 4-0 lead with 1 out, and the base is still loaded. .4-0. Yep, when he's ready, I can give it. I can't see where that went. Called foul ball. Just got to watch the umpire for the hands to go up, and resetting now. Second inning, top of the second. 1 out. Two Rivers has the bases loaded, and they're threatening with Kaylee Rawl at the plate. Autumn Aaron still on the mound for Hastings. First inning, she threw 10 pitches total. She's at 38 now with the ball, 1-1. 17 balls, 21 strikes, 38 total. First inning, she threw 2 balls and 8 strikes. So went from an extremely efficient first inning to bases loaded. Flied out over the head of Jordan Leos, and that is probably going to score 3. And it does. The double scores 3, clearing the bases for Two Rivers with a hard fly ball directly to center. And Two Rivers has just blown the doors off of this one already. 7-0 at Hastings. And this is showing why they're the second best team in the conference. Two Rivers is sitting at 5-2. Simley is at 5-2, both for their conference records. So I'm guessing the head-to-head is where, have they played each other yet? They have not played each other yet. So not quite sure, probably because they've got one more game. So there's the Metro East standings. Yep, 5-2 at 10-4 overall. Two Rivers is 5-2, 10-3 overall. So I'm guessing that extra game gives them the edge right now. Hastings is in 4th at 5-4 in the conference, 7-7 overall. And Hastings, of course, took down Matamidi last week, live here on HCTV. And we're doing some type of switcheroo here. Looks like we're bringing everybody in. And that is going to be the end of the day for Autumn Aaron. 13 for 12. Okay. So then they're moving people around. Got it. What? We're going to go to break here. We'll be back here in just a moment.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the lift? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's moving! It's over!
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
One! Touchdown Raiders!
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. I'll miss you all, vape Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Now in left field, number 10, Sammy Allen. At third base, Lily Watts. Delaney Solberg moves over to second. And Sophie Broughton is taking the spot of number 12 to pitch. And now there's a ball there. Let's see who am I missing. Oh, yeah, 16. Autumn Aaron went out. So a first pitch from Broughton. We only had the one pitch, right? Okay, one pitch. Now we're all caught up. And the delivery. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have an update from baseball. 1-0 North after 1. Ball outside. Ground ball toward third. Tosses over to first in time for the out, but the run will score. So the 5-3 put out, but the run does score. And that is going to bring up number 13, Erica Ekman. And the delivery, ball outside. Like I said, Hastings baseball, North leads after 1-0. Zach Simon on the mound, I know he got the start over there. And the delivery, ball in the dirt. 2-0, 2 outs, nobody on. This is one of those days when it goes crooked like that so quickly. You kind of wish that there was an option to have a 20 after 3, 15 after 4. But the other side of it is you want these kids to come back, fight back, and win it. Two Rivers is really good this year, though. Follows that one down line, 2-2, and we'd love to see the kids succeed. I don't know if the cold is just affecting the defense or what. Broughton sets, fires, ball high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see if Broughton can come in and shut these guys down. All runs attributed to either errors or to Autumn Aaron. That one's flied out to left. And Sammy Allen runs just a little too hard on the charge and over pursues it and has to dive back to try to get it and is unable to do so. I mean, you got to call that one it's got to be a hit. I don't know what else to call that one in this case. We'll look at see if we can see the replay here. Yeah, the ball just kind of hooked on her, so it definitely calling that one a hit double. Yeah, it looked like it might have touched the glove, but that was just one of those things that it just hooked. Yeah, it wasn't a routine play, so we're calling that a hit. First pitch, strike. Strike 2. Looks like Rotten has settled in nicely. So see and watch Broughton's delivery here. She has that little weird thing she does with her shoulders when she sets. Ground ball to short. That gets through the glove of Leighton Robinson's going to score another run on the single. A hard ground ball. And they're going to throw a courtesy runner, number 8. Emily Oren takes over at first for the pitcher. And Chloe Rawl now at the plate. Broughton sets, fires. Ball. Nine runs scored in the top of the second inning by Two Rivers. Strike, catches the outside corner, tosses over to first, not in time for the throwdown to see if we could get Emily Oren out. Close. I mean, even if she would have caught that cleanly, it would have been a very difficult play. Line drive into right's going to be a single for... Did she get her? Oh! We're calling that a single because that when it gets in the outfield and your right fielder has a chance to get you out at first, you can't call that a throwing error. I mean, she's so quick. She has just got the quick trigger out in right field and makes that a fun one to watch, that's for sure. Now we have a courtesy runner now for the catcher, number 14, Clara Fallon. So runners on first and second again. Two Rivers is reloading the bases here with 2 outs. My fingers are cold. Thanks for asking. So I got Tori Sumner to my right, Hunter Pinky to my left, and they're talking back and forth on the headset, but it sounds like they're talking across me. And Hunter's asking Tori, how cold are you over there? And that's when I have to chime in and say, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. First pitch is the ball to Fisher. Swings, fouls that one down the first baseline. Okay, so here's what I have not done yet. I have not said down the third baseline when it goes to the first base side. And I haven't screwed up the shortstop second base call yet either. I do it once every game, and I'm doing pretty good because I told myself I wasn't going to do it today. And the delivery. Line, oh, that one's right back. Comebacker to the pitcher. And that is going to go right up the middle and score another run on the hit single. Ground ball up the middle. Thought it was going to be caught by the outstretched arm of Broughton, but she was unable to get that. In high school, I don't think there is. Well, okay, well, you know what? We'll confirm with the umpire because he seemed to be a pretty cool dude that doesn't mind chatting half a second to us in between innings. So we'll clarify that one. First pitch to Amelie Banny, a ball low in the dirt. 2 outs, runners at first and second for Two Rivers. They've scored 10 in the top of the second. Ball low. Before the game, we really thought that this had a chance to be a very good game between the two. And unfortunately, Two Rivers is just hitting the ball all over the place. Called strike. No matter what the Raider pitchers do, they're just Two Rivers has seen the ball so clearly, and it's just been. I mean, it's been a hitting clinic, honestly. Follows that one into the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Broughton has already thrown 23 pitches in her relief appearance to Mazzy Stevens 20 through 1 inning. Nine balls, 14 strikes for Broughton. Big swing and a miss to finally shut down the Warriors, but not before a ton of damage is done. Top of the second recap, 10 runs, 6 hits, 3 Raider errors, and 2 left on base for the Warriors. That is going to bring up Leos is in the hole. I believe that the offensive sub is taking place as well, so we're going to see a different batter there, and we'll be back here from Hastings High School.
The United Heroes League mainly uses sports as a bridge to help military families stay active and engaged in their communities. We have over 40 professional teams that partner with us for free tickets and camps. We provide access to free sporting equipment.
UHL has provided us with a lot of equipment and a lot of gear that is otherwise sometimes hard to attain.
It's really cool. I get all this free stuff, and it's because of my great dad who is a veteran.
UHL has been a great supporter, not just for our family, but for all the military families.
We're excited to see what the future holds. We can't wait to see where it goes.
Welcome back to Hastings High School. Of course, we've got to get the shot of the cute pooch out. Where's it at? It's way out by the track. It's a long shot from right field, but you could do it with a baseball bat and a golf ball. And now batting for Hastings, number 5, Lila Gessner. Shows bunt. Swings, ground ball over to third, toss over to first, and a bad throw allows her to reach on the error. So fielded cleanly, but made a throwing error. And that gives Hastings its first runner. Like I said, there's no reason we can't do the same to them this half inning and make it 10-10. That is going to bring up Autumn Aaron, so she does stay in the batting role, which is, I think, what they were doing with the lineup changes early in the game. First pitch to Aaron is a strike. Aaron has had, on my iPad, she's got 2 infield out-rounders. One to the pitcher, one to second. Again, there just isn't any stats. There's nothing out there for any of these girls. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So I can't even tell you what her batting average is, how she's doing on the season. Only have data for games that I've called, which is this one's game 2. Two Rivers Hastings. Two Rivers has a 10-0 lead with runner on first for Hastings. Nobody out. Called strike. That one was a off speed that just fell in there. Let's see how dirty this looks on the replay. Ooh, that's nasty. I mean, what do you do with that? You know, you're expecting it to just continue to go up and it just drops. That brings up number 3, Jordan Leos. Error to second as she reached on previous game, and then a ground out to first. Ball high and then a toss over to first, not in time to get Lila Gessner. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Hastings does have 1 runner at first. Bottom of the second, where Two Rivers ends up with a 10-run top of the second. Swinging bunt there, tosses over to first, and a throwing error again allows another batter to reach. Soft grounder, I'm like a swinging bunt, but throwing error by third baseman low and in the dirt allows the runner from first to get all the way to third, and of course Leos is able to reach safely, and she does hold up at first. So runners on the corner now for Hastings, with Hastings threatening, and that brings up Sammy Allen, who had a ground out up the middle in the Matamita game, and a dropped fly. Should have been an out, but it was an error in second base last game too. So Allen can put the ball in play. You can hear the girls chatting in the background. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Sammy Allen, ball outside. And they goat the stolen base, trying to get the runner to head home, but Two Rivers defends that nicely, stops the play short of the base path at second, and quickly looks to fire home if Gessner had made the decision to run home. So they did give up the stolen base. Bunt fouls that one into the dirt. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going for the sacrifice bunt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Hastings. 10-0, Two Rivers leads, but Hastings is threatening to cut into that lead. Again, no reason we can't do the same thing to Two Rivers. Called strike 3. They're not going to swing at it, then that's going to be the problem. Back to the top of the order is number 14, Leighton Robinson. What do you call that? I mean, to me it looks like a sinker, but I'm sure there's some goofy name that softball has for that. I mean, it's definitely off speed. Ground ball back to the pitcher, tosses over to first, and Two Rivers eliminates the threat with a 1-3 putout. Update from baseball, 1-1 at the end of 2. We'll be back here live from softball, Hastings High School, here on HCTV.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love your mind.
Welcome back to Hastings High School. Two Rivers, Hastings Raiders. Softball action for the Metro East Conference. We've had an interesting one here. Two Rivers batted around a little bit in the top of the second and took a 10-0 lead with a few errors from Hastings and 6 hits. Then Hastings did threaten bottom of the second, no runs, no hits, but there were 2 errors from Two Rivers, and those 2 batters were stranded at second and third. So Hastings was not able to push anything across. Looks like someone's going to try to log up the scorebook or scoreboard there, and that's not right because it's 10. It is definitely 10-0 right now. First pitch is a strike. There we go. They fixed that. And Sophie Broughton is on the mound, and she did relieve Autumn Aaron in that middle of that second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Baseball after 2, 1-1. The Raiders are hosting North St. Paul, just a couple hundred yards away. That one's fouled off. Long foul ball down the left field line. That might have actually cleared the bullpen out there. And Mr. Robinson is running over to get the ball. Nobody out, top of third. Ball. Low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Broughton fires. Falls that one down the third base line. That one barely stays foul. I love how he just sticks his hand through the fence with the ball and then one of the girls just takes it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Hastings trailing 10-0 to Two Rivers. And Sophie Broughton sets, fires. Ball high, good hold from Bryn Christofferson. Christofferson 0 for 2, ground out in a fielder's choice. And the delivery. Big swing, but hits one hopper right back to Broughton. Fields it cleanly and tosses over to Ella Carlson at first for the first out. And I'm really hoping that these girls are not changing, because I can't tell from numbers because they got sweatshirts and jackets over them. So I'm going with this as number 1, Danny Shields, which this is what she was wearing the last 2 times she was at bat. First at bat was a fly out to shallow left, and then she hit a single line drive over the head of Lily Watts in that 10-run second. First pitch is a ball. And the delivery, that one's fouled, definitely out of play. Nice jump from Carlson to head that way. Was that close to Max? Oh, okay. Hi, Max. Always nice to see Max being able to contribute. Did he say 2-1? That's 1-1. Oh. It's 1-1. I know I'm right. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just misheard him. He did say 2-1 this time. See the score? They got the scoreboard running, and it's not quite right. Takes a little time. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Nobody on for Two Rivers. Broughton has come in and shut him down so far. Called strike. Caught the outside corner. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. So far, 6 hits for Two Rivers. 3 errors, 2 left on base. 1 hit, 3 errors, and 4 left on base for Hastings. Robinson fields that clean. Tosses over. Beautiful toss over to first to Carlson for the second out. And this is the kind of clean play that we need to see from the Raiders to have a chance to win this. They cannot afford to have any more miscues on the field. That is going to bring up number 10, Kaylee Rawl. And I know that they haven't changed anything. This umpire's been great at communicating changes to us. Ball low in the dirt. Ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Kaylee Rawl, she burst. That was a line drive out, so she's 1 for 2. And then a double, where I believe she knocked in a couple runs. Actually, I think she knocked in all 3. She cleared the bases, if I remember correctly. Broughton fires. Ball just low, just below me. 3-0. Of course, the Raiders coming off a big win against North Tartan 5-1 on May 4th, Monday. They did fall in softball day, 9-4 to Apple Valley. Broughton fires. Ball 4. That was just a hair low, so 4-pitch walk from Sophie Broughton puts Kaylee Rawl at first base, and that brings up Amelie Williams, number 7. Hit into an error by Delaney Solberg at second, and then a ground out to third. So she's 0 for 2. Grounds that one to short. Robinson toss. Big stretch from Carlson over at first to log the 3rd out. That was a great play from Ella Carlson, who has been absolutely phenomenal over at first base for the Hastings Raiders. Defensively, she's been great over there, but that one looks like that might not have felt so good. She kind of grimaced when she got back to the little huddle here. But top of 3rd recap, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We'll be back here live on HCTV and Town Square TV for Hastings versus Two Rivers softball. Welcome back, Hastings High School. Raiders trail Two Rivers 10-0, bottom of 3rd. First pitch to Delaney Solberg is a ball. After Solberg, we got Watts on deck and Ella Hulschult, the catcher, in the hole. There's your 2, 3, 4 batters. Solberg did hit a single up the middle. Line drive. The ball and then a foul, so 1-1. Can hear Twin Cities orthopedic trainer Jill Contreras heading over to the baseball field in the John Deere Gator thing. So she splits her time between here and baseball. And the delivery, big swing on the off speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's what's keeping the Raiders off balance with hitting. Mazzy Stevens is throwing a great game so far, even though we're only through 3 innings. She will come back with an off-speed pitch that looks like it's leaving her hand at 80 miles an hour, and it just stops. I mean, it's like almost like doing one of those slow motion hanging in the middle of nowhere thing. And it's insane to watch that off-speed because it's beautiful. And dirty. I mean, it's a dirty pitch. We've got 1 ball, 2 strikes with that foul there. Nobody out. Ball high. And that's the pitch that she'll come back with an off speed. And it looks almost the same coming out of her hand, but it reaches the plate about 3 seconds later. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, she did come back with an outside ball. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. I was really expecting that off speed there to throw Solberg off. Fouls that one off. So we've got a quality at bat here now for Solberg. Fighting hard at home. Trying to give some type of life to Hastings here, trailing 10-0 to Two Rivers. Two Rivers 10-3 on the season. Raiders 7-7. So Hastings does have 1 extra game. Ball low in the dirt. So Hastings, huge leadoff at bat. And Delaney makes it to first on the walk. See Coach Hayes discussing some strategy over there. That brings up 24, Lily Watts, who called a swinging strikeout in her first at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day. Line drive up the middle is going to move Solberg to second, and now the Hastings has 2 runners on. And that brings up the catcher, 25, Ella Hulschult. That was great contact, and it couldn't have been placed any better. Christofferson leapt for it, was not able to make the grab. Hulschult settles in. Stevens looks, fires. Follows that one down the third baseline. I don't know who was saying something to Ella Carlson, who's on deck, and she's like, I got a helmet, I'm fine. The ball kind of did go toward her. Yeah, that's definitely who said it. The look on her face said it all. 0-2 now. Hulschult. But like I said, I don't know what was said to her, but all of a sudden we hear, I've got a helmet, I'm fine. Oh, these kids are the best. That's the best part about this whole thing. The kids, definitely. 0-2 delivery, no outs. Strike called. So 3 pitches. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night to Ella Hulschult. That brings up first baseman number 2, Ella Carlson. That is the first out of the inning. And Bigo got the scoreboard corrected. That's not a touchscreen, is it? Yeah, that's what makes it a little more complicated when you're doing the scoreboard on a non-touchscreen. Carlson shows bunt. That was a ball. Pulled it back. Just to confirm, though, see if we can get the umpire to say what the count. See if we can get the umpire to say the count again. I believe it's 1-0. He's not going to help us out there. Pretty sure it's 1-0. Shows bunt again. There's a strike. 1-1. Heather Carlson, the sure-handed hitter for Hastings. She's been doing really well this year at the plate. No updates on baseball. 1-1 at the end of 2 over at Grossman. Just, like I said, a couple hundred yards away. Maybe more like 500-600 yards, but it's close. You can walk it. Shows bunt, pulls it back for the ball. There's my first trip up so far. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm not as tired as I was, but I'm way colder. Ella Carlson sets. Follows that one way over the first base dugout. Two. Umpire urges Carlson to get back in the box with a little let's go batter. Ground ball to short. Diving play. Safe. That was a diving snag. But Solberg beats the throw by half a step. So, yeah, we're calling that a fielder's choice. Let's see if we got that one. Yeah, we do. Great grab. And she was safe by half a second. Bases are loaded for Hastings. And the first pitch to Lila Gessner is a strike. Gessner reached on an error in her first at-bat. Follows that one off. So 0-2 with 1 out. Bases loaded for Hastings. We can be a half inning behind and just do the same thing to them and run this one. I mean, the first game was a rather high-scoring affair. Gessner shows bunt, pulls back. Soft swinging bunt, tosses home, and gets the out on the fielder's choice. So it really was a swinging bunt in that case for the 1-2 put out. And the force out at home, but all the other runners do advance. So that puts Lily Watts at third, Ella Carlson at second, Lila Gessner at first, and now batting is we do have a new batter. I know I need a number. Becca, what number? 17 for 16, Kylie Harris. I don't know the faces of the girls yet. I'm sorry. 17, right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Kylie Harris in for Autumn Aaron. Trying to see if we can generate some offense for the Raiders with 2 outs, bases loaded. Ball high outside. We need to get you guys a reliable internet connection out here. And the delivery. Ball high. 2 balls. No strikes. 2 out. Bases loaded. Watts, Carlson, Gessner left to right on the bases. Mazzy Stevens still on the mound for Two Rivers. I lost it, but that is crushed out to left center. That should clear the bases on a double. Headed home is Gessner, and the Raiders will cut into the lead with a huge bases-clearing double by Kylie Harris. What a shot to left center. I lost it off the bat, but as soon as I saw where the girls were reacting, we knew what was going on. And that clears the bases for Hastings. And Hastings now trails 10-3 with Jordan Leos at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Backhander by the second baseman, and the throw over is in time to retire the Raiders, but not before the damage was done. Hastings cuts into that lead, 10-3, with 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We'll be back here from Hastings High School. Oh, there's the replay. All right, we'll be back here. Hastings High School Raiders, Two Rivers, 10-3.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis. Today, 4 minutes.
Welcome back to Hastings High School. A shot of the water tower. I do love the paint job of the water tower. They did a great job of that. Raiders trail 10-3. We are headed into the top of the fourth. Kylie Harris just had a huge bases clearing double to left center to give the Raiders their 3-run third. And that one's hit out to right, but to see how she's got that quick trigger out there. But Lila Gessner unable to get the out there, so a single does fall in to the right field. They really are. I mean, the Raiders are really trying to do everything. It's just, what's the right way to, I'm trying to figure out the right way to describe this. It's like, the game's a game of inches, and really, literally, that's what it's come down to for these guys. And unfortunately, the inches have been off by an inch. You know, the 3 errors and just, you know, the hits from Two Rivers. The stuff just hasn't gone the Raiders' way tonight. And there's no way to say it. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Mazzy Stevens. In the hole is Fisher, on deck Chloe Rawl. So Stevens, Rawl, Fisher are your 6, 7, 8 batters. Stevens so far has thrown 55 pitches total for the game. And Sophie Broughton, since she came in the second, has thrown 45. That one's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, 1 runner on first. That's Erica Ekman, the 5-hitter. Ball low and inside. 3-1. And the difference here, for the most part, Two Rivers has been taking the counts deeper than Hastings has. When Hastings pushes them a little deep, good things have happened. There's a walk for Broughton, so now runners at first and second. That brings up Chloe Rawl. On deck is the right fielder, Nola Fisher. We have a courtesy runner for the pitchers, number 8, Emily Oren. That's who they've been using the whole time. You can see the girls are definitely not warm. I know I'm not warm, but I mean, Oren was over there with her hands in her hooded sweatshirt forever. First pitch to Rawl is a strike. I mean, this isn't right, okay? We live in Minnesota. I get it. But it's 43 degrees in May at 5:41 p.m. This is ridiculous. Ground ball. Ooh, I almost went to short, but ended up being grabbed by third. So she does get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. A smart play by Watts over there at third to get the lead runner. And now there's 1 out, and we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. The courtesy runner is the one they've been using the whole game, 14, Clara Fallon. So Fallon and Oren, both courtesy runners. Oren at second, Fallon at first. Fisher at home. First pitch ball low and outside. We need to cut a hole in that fence and put plexiglass in. Ground ball to short. Leighton Robinson makes a great backhanded stab. And tosses over to Watts for the out on the fielder's choice. Watts had an opportunity to throw over to first for the double play, but the runner stepped in front of her as she stepped to throw. And as you can see there, they collided. Both players are good, though. They're nobody hurt, which is a good thing. So 6-5 on the fielder's choice for the force out. And we have 2 outs, 2 runner on first and second, and Amelia Banny here at the plate. I believe that was a ball. I know I missed it, so. Oh, they said strike up on the scoreboard, so. Now it's 1-1. And whatever, you can fix the score bug and we'll be good. That's where a little bit of patience sometimes. When you click the wrong thing or tap the wrong thing on the iPad, keep in the book, whatever it is, sometimes just a little bit of patience. And it will correct itself. It may not be in the right order, but who cares? Ball low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runners on first and second. Two Rivers has the 10-3 lead over Hastings, and we are in the top of the 4th. So Hastings has a chance to maybe make up some more ground here in the bottom of the 4th. The delivery. Strike. That was pretty. That was right down the pipe. Banny kind of froze Banny too, because it did have that little drop. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it was an off speed, because it did look about the same as her fastball, but there's the off speed. Follows that one into the dugout. Banny just kind of smiles at her teammates. Okay, 3-2. Evidently I missed one in there too. Whatever. I just told them. 3-2, 2 out. And the pitch from Broughton. Big strikeout to retire the side on the called strikeout. That was pretty. That was well played. Top of the 4th recap. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We'll be back live. Hastings High School here in just a moment.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundedouttogether.org.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Welcome back to Hastings High School. In the hole for the Raiders, Celine Solberg. On deck, Leighton Robinson. And now batting number 10, Sammy Allen. So we got 9-1-2 in the order. Allen went from second to left. She shows bunt, but ends up pulling that back for the ball. Raiders trail 10-3. Ball high. We're going to do crew shots coming up here, so get ready, folks. You get to see our handsome faces in the next break. 2 balls, no strikes. Allen at the plate. Nobody on, nobody out. Called strike at the knees there. Just catches the inside corner. That's what throws me off with umpiring for softball versus baseball is just the strike zone is a little different. Fouls that one off, and that is going to be catchable and is caught for the pop-up foul. And that brings up top of the order, 14, Leighton Robinson. The table. 10-3, Two Rivers has lead, 1 out, nobody on for Hastings. Ball high and outside. The impressive thing about this game on the Hastings side is the no-quit attitude. They kept plugging away, and they trailed 10-3 after a 10-run second. That one is crushed out to right. Oh! I thought the wind was going to help the hook on that one because that one sliced hard right. And Nola Fisher at the last second was able to adjust and grab it. Really outstretched arm for that because that was headed probably 15 feet farther left than it actually went. So great adjustment out there and really kind of a look what I found thing. First pitch to Solberg is a ball. After Solberg, we got Watts if we get there. 1 ball, 1 strike. I just got word that the baseball just broke up the no-hitter in top of the 5th. But yet it's tied 1-1. That'll be an interesting story to read. Ball in the dirt. Line drive, and Amelia Banney gets that one with a quick couple steps to the side, and that retires the side for the Raiders. We'll be back here from Hastings live, 10-3, Two Rivers leads.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, and a shot scores! The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play.
It's over! Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
One! Touchdown Raiders!
To Hastings High School. Who we got up there? Ian's up there. Ian's had a long day. It's chilly, and he's worked really, really hard, so he's a little tired. Then we got Max Slocum over at the first base side of things. And hope we'll be switching to our center field camera here in just a second. Larry Lockdown in center field. And then, of course, you've got those of us sitting over here at the scorer's table on the third base side of things. We've got Hunter Pinky, the director. I'm hiding behind the girls there. Bruce Karnick, the announcer. To my left, Tori Selmer on the gameplay graphics. Hi. Yes, we're chilly, but we're surviving. Hard to see Tori behind the umpire and the batter, but he is here, I promise. We're on Max's camera, but you know, there's just not, you're not getting through the batter and the umpire. If you want to be on camera, we can get you on camera, Hunter says. Hey, you know what? The best part about these broadcasts is having fun with the crew. First pitch, ball outside. Raiders trail 10-3. Two Rivers had a monster 10-run second, but Hastings did cut into their lead in the bottom of the third, scoring 3 on a bases-clearing double from Kylie Harris, who came in for Autumn Aaron as a substitute. Just offensively came in. Sophie Broughton replaced Aaron in the second in that 10-run monster inning for Two Rivers. They were just hitting the ball like crazy no matter what the girls threw. That one's going to be a ground ball up the middle and in for a single. That brings up number 1, Danny Shields. All of her shots have gone to the left side of the field, and they've all gone to the third base and shortstop gap, so to the right of Leighton Robinson as she's looking at us, to our left of Leighton Robinson as we look at her. First pitch out there is a ball. Baseball update, 1-1, end of 5. Raiders have stranded 5. But according to one of my other buddies, they just got a hit, so I'm guessing walks and errors? We'll have to find out that story later for the paper. Ball inside, really inside, so 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first with the grounder up the middle by Bryn Christofferson. Again, welcome to the folks from Town Square TV. Love having you guys over there in Mendota Heights. Appreciate you picking us up. Pitch there is a strike, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. No idea how Two Rivers baseball is doing. I can't get the update there because I don't know who to text. Yeah, well, we're sharing baseball for Raiders. Warriors so far have just had 1 inning that was dominant at the plate. They were hitting everything, and Hastings unfortunately did not help themselves with 3 errors in that inning. So, yeah, they're struggling there. Both teams have stranded 5 here for softball. Two Rivers and Hastings both have 3 errors. The Raiders' errors have ended up being runs for Two Rivers. Two Rivers did keep things clean with their errors. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so full count now with nobody out and 1 on. Got the 2-3 hitter. We're at the 2 hitter now, Danny Shields. Bryn Christofferson did reach on a single up the middle. Ball in the dirt, and that is going to be a walk. Although Bryn took off like she was trying to goat Hulschult into tossing down to second like she was going to try to get her out for a stolen base. And, you know, the hopes of that is you can get an errant throw and maybe get a free base out of it, but Hulschult did not bite on that. That brings up number 10, Kaylee Rawl. On the day, line drive out to Delaney Sloberger at second. A double, hard-hit fly ball out to center, and then a walk. First pitch to Rawl is a strike. Warriors are threatening again with runners on first and second. Ball in the dirt, and they're going to go to third. Not in time. Did that hit the ground beforehand? I didn't catch it. Do you have a replay on that, Hunter? I didn't see what happened there with it. If it was just a drop pitch. She just dropped it, looked like. So we're going to call that a pass ball. Not a stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike here. That's a foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Chilly Wednesday afternoon here in Hastings. Game time temp was like 47. We're down to 45. Feels a lot colder though. Follow that one down the third base line. Again, Two Rivers is making good contact with the Raider pitchers here. Just like what we saw in Matamidi, where it's, you know, when I was coaching, I was telling kids, put the ball in play. Hit the ball hard, put it in play. And good things are bound to happen. And for Two Rivers, that's been the case today, where good things have happened for them, bad things have happened for the Raiders. That one is crushed. That one is smoked out to left field. That is going to be a bases clearing double. A hard hit fly ball out to left center. And Two Rivers gains 2 back. Again, hit the ball hard, put it in play. I mean, that's good things happen. You see this, the exit, see if we can see the exit, you know, oh yeah. That one was just crushed. Fell about 10 feet in front of the fence. That brings up Amelie Williams. Ball inside there. It just must have barely missed the inside corner. One, end of 5, again for baseball. That was a ball. 2 balls. Should be 2 balls, I think. 2 balls, nobody out, runner at second. Two Rivers pushed 2 across already, ball low in the dirt. And the runner did go. We're calling that a stolen base. Timing-wise, I think it was close. Yeah, that was really close, and that was well placed. But just the ball being in the dirt gave her half a step that she needed, timing-wise, to you know, get just not in time. You know, what do you do when you can't quite grab it because it was low in the dirt? The runner was already going. That's why I'm calling it a stolen base, not a pass ball. Ball low. Runners on first and third, excuse me. Nobody out. You're gonna get him on TV when he's running out to center field to fix Larry Lockdown. Ball high, 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runners on the corner. Two Rivers leads 12-3. Ball low. 3 straight balls to Erica Ekman, who's got a walk, a double, and a single. Her double was to left over Sammy Allen's head, and the single to right fell in front of Lila Gessner. And then now we have a stolen base. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third now for Two Rivers. 3-2. How charged is this? Oh, it doesn't have a charge? Fly ball popped up to shallow left, in on the dirt for the out. And that is caught by Leighton Robinson there, and everybody else holds up. And it brings up the pitcher, Mazzy Stevens. Stevens has got an error, single, and a walk. 1 for 2. Ball outside. What is your battery at? Is it pretty well charged then? It must have had to have been if it's going. Well, then let me... No. My iPad's at 37 because it's cold. We got 3 now? No, I don't think we're wrong. I think I'm 1 ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Ground ball. Robinson makes the grab, but unable to do anything with it. So she did keep the runner at third, which is helpful. That was a well-hit single. Courtesy runner now at first base, which is number 8, Emily Oren. And Amelie Williams is at third. Oren at first. Chloe Rawl is at the plate. She's the catcher, so if she gets on, we'll see Fallon for her courtesy runner. Strike. First pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Total game time so far, 133. Strike 2 called. Rawl has an error, or reached on an error and a single and a fielder's choice, so she's 1 for 3. And the delivery. Line drive right through the glove of Delaney Solberg. I mean, she almost had it. It was so close. It was a well-hit ball. As you can see, she outstretched glove there, just past it. Nothing you could do. So another run will score. Oren moves up to second, and substitute or courtesy runner now is Clara Fallon. So we got back to the Fallon-Oren first and second for Two Rivers, and Two Rivers now takes lead 14-3. Ball, oh, he called it a strike. I thought that was ball high and outside, but he called it a strike. You might want to wait half an inning. You may not have to go out there. That's true. That is his excuse to get on TV. 0-2 with 1 out, runners on first and second. Make him stand up and stand between us so we can get him on TV. Broughton fires. Fouls that one down the first baseline. 0-2. We remain 0-2. 1-1, end of 6 from baseball. Fourteen to 3, one out, ball high, so 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I was gonna play dead again once you came up here. Just have him.
Yeah, beat dead.
And grounded down to third for the fielder's choice. So the 5 unassisted. I'll let you know in a second. No, it didn't yet because she got the force out. Yes, so we are still 14-3. 2 outs. Ball high. $11 hits for Two Rivers. 3 errors, 5 left on base. 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 5 left on base for Hastings. And the delivery from Broughton. Ball on the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. A little bit smaller of a crowd than when we have the Matamita game, but I think it's colder. Plus, it was a special day. What did we do? Parents' night? Yeah, it was Parents' night. That's right. 3 balls, no strikes. Amelia Banny. I hope I'm saying that one right. The girl came over and helped. Strike called, but it gets away from the catcher, so that is going to be a passed ball. Runners are now at third and second. Fallon at third, Fisher at second, Vanny at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, and the delivery. Strike 2. Umpire's confused. He called strike 3 and then he's like, nope, sorry, strike 2. Full count. And the delivery. Big swing and a miss. Sophie does retire the side, but not before 4 runs get across. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. Two Rivers extends their lead 14-3. Hastings has the one chance to get 2 back. We'll see if they can do it when we return to Hastings High School after this.
These walls and windows hold me tight. The warm embrace we all call home. This little street is a land of liberty of its own, where I always have a place to go. I'm free to call this place my own. We all deserve a place to call home.
That's an American dream.
Because of the 10-run rule, Hastings is down to their last 3 outs unless they can push 2 across. In the hole is, oh, there's Tori. Tori Sellner out there fixing Larry Lockdown, brightening up that camera. But I don't think we're going to get to the SaveCommunityTV.org website commercial. Head over to that website, SaveCommunityTV.org, I believe is the address. Community television is in danger. Line drive to third, and Shields makes a phenomenal grab over there for the first out of the inning. So 5 unassisted on that line out. That brings up number 25, Halshott's error and called strikeout so far for 0 for 2 on the day. But, back to the SaveCommunityTV.org thing. Pitching there for a strike. Community TV is really financially going to be struggling with cable cutting and, you know, the cord cutting side of things, because a lot of their money came from cable TV. So they're working on legislation to get funding from internet providers that help pay for the things like this baseball or softball game. Ground out to third. So 5-3 net put out, and that brings the Raiders down to their last out with Ella Carlson at the plate. And for those of you that are catching this live on YouTube, appreciate having you guys here. We've got Pound Square TV as well. Follows that one off down the first baseline. We're still recording though, right? Okay. The stream was just lost. That's all right. We'll be back on live. And, of course, the game will be uploaded again. Ball in the dirt. Yeah, it was frozen when you took off. I tried to update and wouldn't do it. So we've got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Raiders down to their last out, trailing 14-3. Ball low. Two balls, 1 strike to Carlson. Carlson has a flyout and a fielder's choice. 0 for 2 on the day. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, he's got 2 and 2. I guess I missed something somewhere. 2 and 2. Welcome back to our stream, folks. If you guys are watching this live or the replay later, that is the end of the game. The strikeout swinging. The Raiders fall today to Two Rivers, 14-3 in the 5 runs. For Two Rivers, 14 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on base. For the Raiders, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 5 left on base. Total game time, 1 hour, 42 minutes. The nice thing about this game for the Raiders is they didn't quit. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. They did everything they could to come back, and just things did not go their way today, which is going to happen. It's unfortunate for Hastings. It really had the potential to be a great game for these guys, and just unfortunately did not go that way. Next broadcast for HCTV is not this week. We've got something next week, and I can't recall what it is. I apologize. We didn't get it written down before the start of the game. But the girls are, of course, meeting out in left field for their post-game meeting. Producer-director Hunter Pinky, yours truly on the mic, Bruce Karnick. Camera and scoreboard operator Ian Andrisiak, Max Slocum, Will Sleen, and Tori Selner on the scorebug when it was working. Hunter Pinky for graphics and replay. You saw HCTV Sports, brought to you in part by the Schoolhouse, right here in Hastings, celebrating 50 years. Until next time, see you bye.